Hi, I'm Melissa from SoGoSurvey. You probably already know this, but if you don't prioritize your employees, they won't be your employees for long. Let's take a closer look today at mental health and work-life balance among your employees. Again, not a shocker here. Most good managers know already good employees are worth looking after, but it's worth taking a closer look to make sure that you're able to support your employees on a regular basis. So, a deeper dive. First of all, starting about the value of good mental health and how to foster it. We know that mental health is a really critical aspect of employee well-being, and if you know that, if you understand that, and you can demonstrate it through promoting mental well-being, as an organization, you might see up to an 800% return on investment through reduced absenteeism and presenteeism. So, nice stuff happening here. We've got definitely taking a stock of what's going on right now. A lot of that is just understanding what that is so you can identify what the factors are, current support system available, and any further improvements that you can make. There are a lot of ways to have this kind of conversation. Of course, there are a lot of topics that you want to cover, anywhere from workload and policies to environment, personal development, and even the openness, thinking about what's local, what's relevant to you, to your team, even the location specifically, and knowing if you have different locations, ask questions that are relevant to each of those locations or even each of those groups. Support networks, are a really important piece, whether that's a formalized process or not. People should need to know, should be able to know how to get help if they have a problem, making sure that they have a channel to be able to share feedback either with their team, their manager, or the organization as a whole. And really, survey results can be a good place to start looking at that examination. Better teamwork environment, a lot of that comes from interpersonal relationships. We know that that can help productivity and the people working as a team more effectively, but it also reduces the amount of conflict or negativity like bullying and other activities. We know that improving teamwork comes in a variety of flavors. Team building activities work for some. Collaboration tools can be really helpful in improving communication. We know improving communication is always one of the top goals for improving teamwork. And recognition can also be a great one, especially for group efforts. We know that when employees work together, they get along together, it's more likely that no one is going to become overworked or have an unbalanced workload. So to get started with this, of course, it might be something that you're already doing, but take a close look at what are the regular check-ins that you're doing with your employees. Simply ask questions, checking in regularly in person. A pulse survey is a really good one. But this doesn't mean that you need to be invasive, making sure that people's privacy is respected. An open door policy, of course, if someone wants to share something, being available, being an active listener there, and letting them share what they need to, but still being receptive and encouraging. Flexibility is a really big piece here to consider as well, letting people choose how to work and when not to, giving time off, letting and encouraging your team members to take time off, to relax on the weekend, and rather than being on demand all the time. Just because they have a phone doesn't mean they need to be answering their email, for example. So employees can be more productive quite frequently during work hours when they recognize that the work is going to be confined to those hours, more or less. Emergencies come up, we all know, but it's really nice to know that you can prioritize quote-unquote real life outside of work. We know that happier employees create a happier, more productive workplace, which, as we know, is contagious and creates happier employees. So that's definitely a goal. Everyone wants to work in a positive and happy workplace, and mental health is a great place to start. So making your work better, prioritize your employees. It's a huge way to go. If you have other suggestions about how to prioritize your employees' mental health and support work-life balance in your organization, we would love to hear from you, so share your thoughts with us through your preferred channels. Thanks so much for joining. I look forward to seeing you again soon. In the meantime, connect with us on social media at SoGoSurvey or visit our website, sogosurvey.com. See you next time.